Hope you all have a good apocalypse.
Yeah. I mean, it's your apocalypse. We're fine over here. For those that don't know, Shane is in the area of which he must go into lockdown.
True. Well, actually, the studio almost is.
Almost.
Like one side of the river, dude.
Really?
So Churchy is lucky as fuck.
Does that mean I can still drive out here, Joji? Yeah, I can still come out here. Yeah, what are you talking about?
A few hundred meters, like, that way. You can't see where I'm pointing, but
No.
over that bridge.
I can,
That way.
Yeah, okay. Shane filled me in.
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome. Oh, man, actually, I think I can drag Foggy in here. Boom. There you go. Welcome, Foggy. You're in the wrong room. I've dragged you across to the correct one.
Across the hall, dude.
Please tell. Yeah. That was the wrong door. I know it says general chat, and this episode is just us generally chatting,
Yes.
but I can understand. But maybe the big live capital letters.
Might have missed it.
Might have missed it. Yeah. Here we are. This is Hobby Homies.
This is it.
This is a live episode. For those that don't know what that means for us, it means we're in Discord. Although we're in the studio, through the power of technology.
Something feels weird.
What's
I
that?
haven't done the thing, dude.
You know what? I'm going to hand it over to my boy Shane, who hasn't done the thing. You can explain the live episode.
Hello and welcome. You're listening to Hobby Homies. We are your weekly war game and board game podcast. I'm Shane, as always, joined by my co-host Fox.
I'm absolutely guzzling this beer.
He is deep throating it. And Churchy, behind the void.
Yeah, in the void.
In the void.
Usual.
Where he belongs. And this week is a live episode, as you could probably figure out by now. Especially
alluded.
those listening live. This is more of a casual sit and chat sort of thing. We haven't got a particular topic like most of our episodes. We'll just throw some topics at each other.
Yeah.
Get the guys listening involved and yeah.
We've actually got a fair bit to talk about. I started, every time I wanted to tell you something throughout the week, I was like, no, I want to get his thoughts on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because some of it, I think, little things that I think will pick your brain would be valuable to some of the listeners. So
Yeah.
the way this works, if you're tuning in to this episode not live, we've got about, I don't know, I can't count, it's like 7, 8 people listening in the Discord. And they'll be, it looks like just spamming GIFs
Yeah.
in the Hobby Lobby.
Nothing but gifts.
So as Shane and I discuss things, they'll probably pipe up with some valuable information or just some general banter or questions. And so we'll read what they say just so you in the future who missed out on the live episode kind of get an idea of what we're doing.
Yeah.
What we're talking about.
Yeah.
For example, one of our users, Test the Duck Egg Green Lover, just said we'll talk about Bunny's Black Market. I don't know if that needs a second episode.
That's going to be a regular segment.
Yeah, that's true. It's going to be like the game show for the
Yeah,
board games.
exactly.
You're going to bring out game music. Speaking of which, throughout this episode, I'm going to scatter some games.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm going to scatter some games. Haven't decided if I'm going to let you enter yet, Shane.
Oh.
Maybe a couple of them you could.
Yeah?
And there'll be prizes for these games. Some of the prizes might be Shane or myself will send you our favorite paint of the month.
Oh, yeah.
So like maybe there's a new, it's not going to be duck egg green. that's a in short supply. But it will be like a paint that we're frothing this month. I've got one in my head that I'll talk about later
Okay.
that I've just like discovered and I'm frothing.
Okay.
But yeah, so we got some fun stuff. The first thing I wanted to talk about was the 40K tournament league.
Yeah, the things that we missed out on.
That's a
Well,
lie.
I mean, I missed out on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I missed out on a chunk. What was it? GTO.
GTA.
That's the one.
Yep.
Which was a 40K 2-day event,
Yep.
but I only just went for like 3 hours on the Saturday. So
But we couldn't play, so you got the gist of it, though.
yeah, I did. I got the overall vibe. Walked
Yeah.
in, saw a bunch of tables. I went, oh yeah,
Yeah.
40.
It's
In fact, I had a dice in my pocket up until mere moments before I left.
why?
We could roll dice.
Huh.
Yeah. There's no particular reason. I just thought it'd be fun.
Okay.
But yeah, so actually, Whack the Ewok, who's in our Discord, just said, woo, 40K. Actually, he probably said it a bit more enthusiastically. Woo, 40K.
He was there.
He was there.
Yeah.
He played. He had Green Demons, Who you've played against before.
Yes, I played against Wack. It was a very good game.
How'd it go? Remind me.
He won.
You and I are not doing so well in the 40k league.
No. His Bloodthirster, I think it was a Bloodthirster, was a big fucking demon.
Yep.
Just deep strikes right in my back line.
Oh dear.
And it was just chewing my guys up.
Oh dear.
But my Wraiths were going alright against it, but we ran out of time,
Oh.
like game-wise. And yeah.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that he lost every game.
Oh, interesting.
So
I'm not smiling.
Shane, I've never seen you so happy. Yeah. So
This is better than my birthday.
This is like my birthday. Hey Shane, it was your birthday.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yes, it was. What? 3 days ago?
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
So everyone, feel free to give Shane an F in the chat. For growing
I
a year
feel
older.
old, man.
Do ya?
You know what? Since my birthday, I started listening to AM radio.
Oh no! Why?
It was.
Your body
It's
just
a long
did it.
story, but I'll get into it, right?
Okay, all right.
So
I got time.
I had to work on Saturday and Sunday. On Sunday, I noticed my work ute was leaking a lot of oil. Like, I'm talking a lot. I had to put 2.5 liters in the fucking thing.
Jesus.
Yeah. And anyway, so.
I didn't even know they had 2.5 liters.
It's got 4.5. But I took it into the car doctor place.
Mm-hmm.
They needed it for like 2 days.
To do the transfusion.
Yes. Yeah, it's a slow process. And so I was driving in like one of the other work utes and I had AM radio on.
Okay.
And I got in the car and I'm hearing these guys talking. I'm like, huh, I relate to all this.
Oh no! What kind of stuff were they saying?
They're talking about like
Stock market.
like Rona and
I
like
can relate to this.
that sort of stuff. And
Literally, the one thing that everyone has in common right now is that they're affected in some way by the
Yeah.
coronavirus.
yes.
You heard that and you thought, this station's for me.
Yeah.
They're talking about coronavirus.
I was actually listening on the way here.
No, you chose to tune in.
I'm like, Triple J, nah. Press the AM key. That's it.
Same guy talking about coronavirus.
Yeah. I think it's just one guy.
Oh, on all the stations?
Yeah. I don't know how he does it, man.
No, he's a talented dude. We should
Yeah.
get him on the podcast.
True.
If you're, I mean, it's likely he's listening right now. So if you're the AM radio guy, or if you have any affiliation with an AM radio station, I'm not going to invite you in. It's going to sound boring as fuck.
Thanks for the happy birthday wishes in the chat, boys.
Oh, you're good. You're on.
Another-
You're Gucci.
Yeah,
You've connected to the mainframe.
I've got rid of Jack's Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
and
good
I've
call.
got hotspot on my phone.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah. So 1 bar of 4G is better than Little River broadband.
Yeah, I really shouldn't call it broadband.
True.
Should call it short string.
Narrow?
No, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's way better. Damn it! You're so much smarter since tuning into AM radio.
I feel smarter, dude.
You look smarter.
Thank you.
The hat.
Gots to be.
Yeah, so I went to this. I went to the GTO, and same thing as when I went to the Summer Smash. I went in, took a big whiff, and just went, "Fuck yeah!" And I was just like, "There's just something so dope about tournaments to me." As a list builder and someone that loves playing the game, I just love to see all that in one culmination of a day, and walking around to all the different tables. Yeah. Burnsy, absolutely. I was in my nerd funk.
Nerd funk. No, he
Um,
means you're smelling nerd funk.
No, I was in my nerd funk. I
You were
was in it.
bringing the nerd
I
funk.
was the nerd funk. Everyone else smelled great.
I'm going to say something, though. The GTO probably smelt better than Summer Smash.
It did, A, because it wasn't in summer,
Yeah.
and there was no one smashing.
And there was less people there.
There was less people.
Less men.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there was some men at the Summer Smash.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have. I shared the story of how I walked and everywhere I went, someone smelled bad, and then I found out that it was in fact me. And I had to drive I had to make an excuse to drive. I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go get a Red Bull." They're like, "We got Red Bulls in the canteen." I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, they're on sale at the BP." So, and then I went and bought myself some $13 deodorant can the size of a mouse. But yeah, I made sure to shower before I went to this one and moisturize it naturally.
Dude, you know what? Your skin is looking
The same.
moist.
Thank you. Can I borrow
No, you're too much moisturizer.
You're dripping.
You're dripping everywhere, dude.
A mosquito keeps trying to land on my skin and you're just sliding off. Thank you. Thank
You're
you, sir.
welcome. You're going to send one of those my way?
Yeah, of course. So we're drinking Swindlers tonight.
Oh, yeah. We had Swindles last week, and they were just too
Too good.
quenching.
That's right. They are quenching and not savory. Although, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I won't go there again.
No, we've been there.
Okay.
Whack wants to know how good were the Harlequins.
And he also mentioned that from the last episode, it was the White Dwarf that had the Harlequin Psychic Awakening rules.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we're stuck on which bloody Psychic Awakening book it was?
Yeah, it wasn't a book.
It wasn't a book at all.
Yep.
It was a White Dwarf, which
Yep.
is a magazine, which is a breed of
It's
book.
cheaper.
It is cheaper. Funny you should say cheaper. That's going to come into play later.
Oh, okay.
So the Harlequins were insane. And I knew when talking to Adrian and seeing his resume of tournaments that he'd been to,
Yeah.
I knew the fact that, and all his Harlequin experience, and the fact that they'd gotten stronger since he had all those placings.
Yeah.
Like, he was doing well already with Harlequins. Then Psychic Awakening gave him a heap of shit. And I'm
Nice.
like, well, he's just going to absolutely destroy people. And he did. I think the first game he played was against Adam, the Necron
Oh, yeah.
Overlord.
I didn't get to watch it because I was watching the Facebook one. I didn't realize there was 2 streams going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
On the Instagram as well.
Yeah.
That was cool that they had live thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't cover the tables too well. You got a vibe for
Yeah.
what was going on, but
Yep.
I think that's an area they're going to look to improve. Oh, they got heaps of ideas for the next one.
That's cool, man.
And the tables looked so sick. Anyways, Harlequins did really well. I think Adam scored 1 point against them.
Jeez.
I think he then came a draw with a Tyrannid player who's from
Okay.
the 40k league,
Yep.
Gavin. His nids were so cool. Whack, you played against them, I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe you didn't. No, I can't remember now. No, you played against different nids. Sorry. And he had the old school nids
Oh, yeah.
from like the 80s.
Metal ones.
And like weird looking.
Yeah.
Like
oh,
they say it's
the
a
real
Carnifex.
ugly ones.
The super ugly ones. The ugliest ones you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
And you look at them and you go, how did a game that ever released these models become what it is now?
Yeah.
It should never have been given that
Dude,
chance.
it's because they were so cool back in the day.
Yeah, that blows my mind.
But you think about it, the stuff that looks cool now, in 15 years, we're going to look at it and be like, what the fuck is that?
I mean,
It's hard to
maybe.
imagine.
It is hard to
It's-
imagine.
I
Imagine looking at a
reckon.
repulsor and thinking that.
That's weird, yeah.
Or like
yeah.
the new
the
Crusade-
infiltrator,
Oh, yeah.
Space Marines, they look sick as fuck, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're going to be weird, man.
That's interesting.
Well, I mean, maybe not those models, but there's going to be some that are current, which
Yeah.
are going to look weird.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon like the Tau Crisis suits.
Probably.
Stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah, and
Yeah.
like the stealth suits and that.
Yeah.
But
True.
I bought off one of our Discord users, Richo,
Yeah.
some old school Necrons.
There's something that's so charming about old school Necrons.
Yeah. 1997 they were made. They're like metal, and they've got like, on the little, because they used to use the slot bases.
Yeah.
So that little bit that goes into the slot, it's got GW 1997 made.
Wow.
on it. And like one of the bases he sent, because he sent me like all the bases for them too. They were separate. 1992 the base was made.
Wow.
like- My birthday.
My birthday. So the bases are as old as you,
Yeah.
and the models themselves are older than Test Dummy.
Yep.
Wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And they've been around for that long too, which is,
Mm.
it's like which is not so impressive when it's like a coin.
Nah, it's like this one's from the 1964. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. It's like this Necron's from like 97.
Wow.
Shit.
Which is weird about coins, right? Because if you saw a coin from like even the 80s, like, I mean, that coin could tell some stories.
Oh yeah, it's been in some butts.
It's been, what?
What?
You put coins
But
in your
you-
butts?
Yes.
The old nature's
podcast.
curse. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Well,
Yep.
you are a good saver, so I guess that's why. But yeah, and then he played against Knights. The Harlequin played it again.
Oh,
Adrian.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the Knights scored about 1 point. As well.
Wow.
He absolutely
Really?
destroyed them. The Haywire cannons on the Harlequin Skyweavers just shred.
You used to use those against my Necrons.
Yeah. They shredded
Yeah.
them too.
They did.
But yeah, and then he couldn't actually play day 2, so he was
spill.
he was undefeated through day 1 because he came a draw. So yeah, the Blood Angels player ended up winning 5-0.
Wow.
How's that feel?
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting. What was his list like?
Great
Oh,
question.
I think Dave actually sent it to me.
yeah, he
was like-
probably, yeah, he did. he put it in the Discord.
Had Death Guard. Oh yeah, he did too.
Yeah.
Had Death Guard and Death Company and Sanguinary Guard.
Correct, and they were big boys.
Yeah.
They came down from the sky
Yeah.
and delivered some hurt to many, many people. Okay, cool. He was coming third by the end of the first day.
Yeah.
So I guess technically, even if he had have won out, Adrian would have only come second or something, unless he had played the Blood Angels, which would have been phenomenal.
True.
I watched a game, I would say 90% of the game, and I was just enthralled by it.
Yeah.
And that was, I was kind of circling the table like a shark because I didn't want to stand there and sit there and watch a game. I didn't want to make
yeah.
anyone feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I have that general aura about me. But it was Death Guard v Blood Angels. It was Jackson's Death Guard.
Oh, yeah.
And if we've got time later, I'll do a mini battle report on that. But it was just such a back and forth game.
Yep.
And just on such a cool thing. And like, there was moments where I'd go over and I'd be like, Jackson's got this. And then I'd come back and the Death Company were just like on his tanks,
Yep.
locking him up. And I'm like, oh, crap, he's cooked. That's like
Damn.
the biggest part of his list of those Plague Burst crawlers.
Yep.
And then I'd be like, oh, he's done. And then I'd come back and the Death Company were gone. And I'd be like, oh, damn, Jackson's still in this.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Golden Boys would come in, and then they'd tie him up, and I'd be like, okay, now he's done.
Yeah.
Then I'd come back, and they were gone. I'd be like, hold on a minute. So,
Man, what a roller coaster.
yeah, it was. And yeah, it was so back and forth. And like, there was no point of the game, even right to the end, where it was like, Jackson was like, now all I have to do is get across there and kill the guys holding relics.
Yep.
And I was like, sweet, congrats, man, well done. And he ended up losing. So, yeah, I mean,
I'll do it.
that'll do it.
That'll do it.
He won best overall. There you go. That must be the best general. Was it best general, Whack the Ewok?
Of course it was.
He was the best general person.
Yeah. Just generally the best.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was
Yeah.
fun. Spewing that you missed it, but yeah, it's not the same if you're not playing. And it's also not the
Yeah.
same. Spectators weren't technically allowed.
Yep.
I snuck in because there was a few
Because
cancellations.
only a couple dropped out, yeah. Because
Yeah.
they were allowed X amount of people.
Yeah.
Like, and so it was filled for the tables, but because they dropped out, you could go and spectate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They were playing a COVID safe, which I respect, especially that was like sort of before the big breakout or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, true.
So yeah, if there had been bulk spectators, it would have been great because the tables were spread out enough that you could like gather around them if you were allowed spectators, and the tables looked amazing.
Yep.
I know Dave put in tons of effort for it.
Oh,
So
man, he killed it with all that terrain.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was good. I rate it highly. Can't wait to play in the next one.
Nice.
Ninth
nice.
edition.
Yeah, hells yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to even just like going to spectate. You know, like you said, it's not the same, but I'm just spewing that I missed out.
Yeah.
I got my weeks mixed up.
Yeah. Oh, well, it happens. It happens. Plus,
Yep.
we don't want to crowd them.
Nah, it's true.
Too many hobby homies in one room.
True.
It's dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Well,
What have you got scheduled for this evening?
I don't know schedule. I just got a few things I wanted to
Okay.
discuss. But also,
Okay.
if anyone in the chat also has questions or things that they want to know or they want to pick our brains about particular topics,
Yeah, just shout it
feel
out.
free. Not that we're like smart. We're not smart. But we've got a collective knowledge between us. Not a big one. Just a knowledge.
Yeah, just general.
Which unit? This isn't on my little piece of paper here. I'm just curious.
Okay.
Which unit are you most excited for in the Indominus box?
Oh, good question. Man, if it's not, look, I've got unit that I'm excited for, as in like I think looks the coolest or is the coolest,
Yep.
and then there's ones that I'm excited for like on the table.
Okay.
Excuse me, it's probably the Scorpex Lord on the table,
Oh yeah. What a
the
monster.
big dude with all the big stuff.
Yeah. all the big
all the
stuff.
big stuff.
Shane does like the big stuff.
He's packing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But it's probably either the new Overlord or the what's it called? It's like a lieutenant for the Immortals. The
Warden?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
cool.
I just think he looks sick, and like it's about time they got like something like that, like a lieutenant. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So
I think so too.
yeah,
I think just adds so much to the Necron army.
yeah. And when it comes to Space Marines, I'm probably most excited for the Blade Boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stern Guard or something like they're called.
Blade Guard.
Blade Guard, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And they've
What-
got their Blade Guard Ancient.
Yeah,
Mm.
true. What are you most excited for?
Oh, I think they're just all just so bloody cool.
Mm.
I've been flipping and flopping. You know, you and I hope to get a couple of boxes and build them and paint them as quick as we can
Yeah.
and start playing games.
Yep.
We'd love to do a 24-hour challenge.
Yes.
That'd be dope. Even if it's just you and me, just trying to pump out 2 armies in 24 hours.
Yeah.
And originally I was like, I want to do the Space Marines. I've picked a custom scheme. I like it. It's quick to pump out.
Okay.
But my hidden love for Necrons grows ever strong every day.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, I'm the same. I love the Scorp techs, all of them.
Yeah.
I like the little guy that injects them
Oh yeah.
and then they could die.
Plasma sight,
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
whatever he's called. Love the new scarabs. They look swarmy. They look insecty.
Yeah.
They look scary. I just love it all. Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, dude.
25th of July cannot come soon enough.
Oh man. I know.
Now, earlier, I mentioned how my dog chewed through my brushes.
You did.
I said this to you off stream
Yes.
because it was a very hurtful topic. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get through it without choking up. But I've lost 2 brushes today.
Rip.
Brand new dry brush from Citadel and my first ever Games Workshop brush. The standard.
That's gotta hurt, man.
That was the one that hurt the most, I think.
Yeah.
But I want to know what brushes you're using. I need some
Oh.
some tips and advice or brushes you're curious about. Because I tried an SMS brush. Rubbish. Hated it.
Really?
Yeah,
You know,
I hated it.
You know what? I've been using an SMS brush for my Dreadnought
Interesting.
for basing, like for blocking in the main colors. I think it's a size 2 or a 3, and I don't know. I mean, I'm digging it. It's a cheap brush. It's like $5,
Okay.
but it's sable.
Mm-hmm.
I think it holds a pretty good point. I find myself like I might use it for like 5 minutes, and I'll rinse it out, suck on it.
I taught you
Dip
that.
it, yeah, you taught me how to do that, and then I'm back into it again. You know what I mean? Like so, like where the synthetic, I'll find myself painting for ages before I like rinse it out. Like I might not rinse it out until I change color.
Yeah,
you know what I
okay.
mean? Like I'm
Yeah.
just smashing it. But with this one, I'll use it for like just like a couple of minutes. Might not even be 5.
Yeah.
Rinse it out, get the point again,
Yeah.
and then go again.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I'm digging it. I've got my cheap synthetic brushes that I've been using a lot, like forever.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
used to buy GW brushes, and then I don't know, man. I just found these ones for like $10. No, it's like $5 each, and just smashing them.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting. I'm just looking at the pictures people are posting. So Foggy's posted these ones a couple times in the chat. What are they? Monty. I'll have to click on it to. I want to say Monty Morty. I don't know. I can't read that. It's too small.
Sure.
But it's like one of, you've seen these ones like on eBay and stuff, not
Yeah,
this particular
yeah.
brand. This looks maybe like it's more of an arty brand. But we've tried that before where we get a big 15 pack for $20 or
Yeah.
whatever. And I haven't had much luck with them. So Monte Marte. Monte Marte.
I've been looking at Windsor Newtons for ages, Burnsy, but
Price?
they are up there. But I feel like I'm better with my brushes now, and I probably look after them.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, I would have just destroyed them.
Yeah.
Where now I just sort of probably appreciate them more, maybe, and be able to look after them. But for someone like an entry painter or someone who's not too serious about painting, I can't get it. I can't get enough of just the cheap fucking craft store ones, man.
Interesting.
Like find ones with like real small points and that.
Yeah.
Tate's have some that I bought from there not long ago.
Okay.
I used to go to Wright Art Store all the time and just buy the
Wow. So
$5 brushes.
You're more in the camp that Foggy's in where you just get these
just cheap ones, man.
cheap ones. Okay.
They do a good job. Like, you know, it's like everything. Like you've got good tools and you've got shit tools, right?
Yeah.
The tools will only do so much of the work.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, good brushes are obviously better than cheap brushes.
Yeah.
Because one, if they weren't, they wouldn't sell them.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be in business, right?
Yeah.
But to a certain extent, it's also your skill and your use. Like, yeah, man. I just
Interesting.
like I will get good brushes, and I probably like would save them for like characters and that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, can't get enough of the cheap shit ones.
I went over to Foggy's the other day and I saw his army painter ones after like a not much use.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. It didn't look that great.
like GW ones.
Worse.
Worse.
I thought worse.
Wow. Because
So-
the medium base brushes just used to, or no, medium layer ones.
Yeah.
The standard one, right?
Yeah.
That used to just like the bristles would be splayed in like 2 seconds for me.
This is the Games Workshop one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mine were never good. I bought
Wow.
fucking heaps of them, man. Probably like 8 or 10 of them.
Wow.
And then I was just like, nah, I'm sick of spending $10 a brush
Yeah.
every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I just started buying cheap ones, which have lasted me forever, man. I got cheap shit ones that have been there for like 2 years.
Maybe I have to take a step back. You know what? I think I'm going to try a little bit of both. I think I'm
Yeah.
going to grab a couple of the Windsor Newtons,
Yeah.
and I think maybe I'll go grab some of those Monty Marte ones.
Yeah.
Monty Marte.
They sound fancy, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Next time you're at Tate's, just grab some of there too. I think they like got gold, like solid gold hand, like
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, all right.
handle. Just look at them.
All right, I'll give it a whirl. I'll experiment and I'll get back to you.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I left my piece of paper on your side. There's secret information.
I
on
didn't
here.
read it.
Let's play a game. You reckon?
Yeah.
You want to play a game?
Yeah, let's play a game.
Let's play a game. Oh dear. They probably didn't hear that on the stream, but Church is creeping us out. Well, let me just say welcome. Arkham Leper just wants to know who likes short shorts.
Everybody likes
I think
short
we
shorts.
like short
Depends
shorts.
who's wearing them though.
Let's say it's me.
You're not wearing your Pikachu shorts today, so that's good.
They are short shorts, actually.
They are.
Yeah.
Uncomfortably short. I think I've seen a ball or two hang full at the side.
Hopefully not three. Oh, you've seen two? Oh, I didn't know I had two. Thought my wife had one. So just want to say welcome to everyone. We haven't done this yet.
Yeah.
Arkham Leper, Burnsy, Foggy, Harrison, Hobby Homie. Oh wait, that's us. Lethal, Rory, Test,
Oh,
Wack
Rory's
Ewok.
here.
Hey Rory, what's up? We haven't talked to... Oh, Test heard Churchy. Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a game. What I've done, I hope everyone's listening, because this game is for a prize. This prize is Shane's favorite brush
Oh, okay.
from his collection.
Wait, no. You get a new one. That's my brush, man. You can't give my shit away.
So Shane guaranteed he would give a brush away. I actually waited to hear what kind of brushes you had first. But, I mean, apparently they're cheap ones, so he can afford it.
Yeah. All right, you might get like 2 cheap ones.
All right. So this is for a couple of Shane's favorite brushes.
They will serve you well, I promise.
Earlier today, I hid a picture of a critter in one of our channels. Go find it and react with the Hobby Homies logo.
I know what
First
that
one-
is.
First one to hit it gets it. It's got to be the Hobby Homies logo you got to react with. There is a picture of a critter
Oh,
in
fuck,
one
fuck.
of our channels.
Wait, can I do it? No, I can't. Ah,
Boom.
someone's
Tust got it. Test got it.
Oh, look at that.
Well
Some
done.
New brushes. Good work, Test.
It was hidden in the general RPG chat. Just threw it in there today. Thought, see if anyone notices.
Someone reacted to it, though, already.
That was
Oh,
also
Test.
Test. So now you got to send him 2 brushes. Hey, there we go. That's
No.
perfect, Test. Now you've got some brushes. We gave you some paints earlier on. Someone's late. Someone's angry. Rory. Huh? You snooze, you lose, Rory. Well, I can't say that because literally no one else reacted or found it or didn't want your
everyone saw
brushes.
the notification and they're like, what is this?
Yeah, true. No one said anything or
True.
even noticed.
I
Maybe
saw it.
I reckon maybe 10 people found that and just didn't want your crappy brushes.
True.
So congratulations
Yeah.
to Test.
Test.
Well done.
He's getting some brushes.
I also have another game. This one is a quiz, and it's the first person to answer. Just a one question. We don't care about spelling. There's no technicalities. There's no tricks. Oops. I put my character across in general chat. That was a mistake. Let me just jump back into live. Okay. So in the Hobby Lobby, get ready. Get your typing fingers. Stretch them out. Put them in front of the heater. Any double guesses will eliminate you from contention.
Oh,
So you get one guess. And if you try to sneak a second one in there, no bueno.
everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one. I've lost the question.
You didn't print it.
Okay, here we go. Earlier today, I said I lived in another country.
RPG General.
Which country did I wish to live in? Dun, dun, dun.
I don't remember that.
Boom. Lethal got it. It was Sweden. Tasmania. Well done, Arkham. You get a consolation prize of a hug and a kiss. Again from Shane.
No. I've already given that one prize, dude.
I've already given
This
all
one's
the
coming from Churchy.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Arkham gets a hug and a kiss from Churchy. And Lethal, what did I say he got?
You didn't.
Oh, sorry. Well,
You get an all expenses paid holiday to Sweden.
to Sweden. Congratulations.
You know what? He's in Queensland, so he's not affected by the lockdown, so he can take that all expenses paid holiday.
Well, this one's coming out of The Patreon money.
There's not enough.
Oh.
We need at least 200 more patrons.
All right, Lethal. If you go find us 200 more patrons, we'll get you an all expenses paid trip to Sweden. You can have my favorite brush that is still in a functional order. Although actually I have to buy a new brush. You'll get a brand new brush.
Yeah, you got to give them new brushes. You
Okay.
can't just get rid of your old shit.
Oh, okay. I'll give you the one half chewed by the dog. Still works. Still functional. It's a dry brush. You can still use it.
God damn.
Okay, I got one more game, but we'll play that one later.
Okay.
Play that one later.
Yeah.
That's for a slightly better price.
Hope so.
A brand new
These prices are
Dice.
shit.
A
Dude.
single
That's
dice.
why you were bringing your dice.
the one dice. Okay, so have you ever used SMS paints?
I own SMS paints. Well, I own one SMS paint. But
You own the company?
no.
God damn. I own SMS paints.
I own one. One. It's white, but I think it's enamel or something weird. It doesn't clean up with water.
It's an acrylic lacquer,
Sure. Okay.
I
But
assume.
I haven't used it.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. It
Smells funny.
does.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's for airbrush, I think.
Yeah, that's true. So
It's thin as fuck.
so thin, man.
Yeah.
And that's why I am not currently using my SMS paint.
Yeah.
They are phenomenal. So it's the only paint that says it's airbrush ready that I
Mm-hmm.
think is genuinely airbrush ready.
Okay.
Most Vallejo paints that are Model Air or whatever,
Yep.
I still have to put flow improver or a couple drops of thinner in there.
Yep.
These ones,
You tip them in there?
just tip them in there. Spray, consistency's amazing. It even
Yep.
tells you what PSI.
Oh, yeah.
So it's sort of, I think it says between 12 and 15
Yep.
or something within that range, which gives you an idea. Like if you use an airbrush, you sort of know how far away then and the coverage. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
phenomenal coverage.
Okay.
Builds up really well. Perfect. The only problem was because it's so thin, ready for the airbrush, is you
Yep.
can't actually paint it.
Yeah, yeah.
Unlike other airbrush paints where you can sort of still paint out of the jar and it's just really thin,
Yeah.
many thin coats, and you can build it up. These ones you can't. So if you want to block in or cover a mistake later down the track, you actually can't.
No. Okay.
Not to mention, I was trying, and the lacquer properties in it strips some of the normal acrylic paints.
Wow. Right. Okay.
So it didn't do anything to the other, like I was using a turquoise. It didn't do anything to the turquoise itself.
Yep.
But the other cream, off-white color I put on there, it stripped that off.
Jesus. Okay.
So I was like, I mean, they're phenomenal for a base coat, but you can never go back and, you know, touch it up.
So could you paint? You could paint over it with a normal acrylic
Yes,
paint.
it was fine.
Yeah. Okay. So it'd be like you'd like block your colors in, and then you go over that with them.
Yeah,
But like, yeah, you run the risk of not being able to fix it up if you make a mistake.
correct. Yeah.
Damn, that's big.
So look, now I don't know. Maybe they've got like a medium that thickens it up so
Okay.
that you can paint with it. I don't know how they get around the stripping.
Yeah,
I don't really.
that's rough.
Does not? No, it doesn't. It smells very chemically. I find enamels and lacquers and all that smell real chemically.
Yeah,
Chemically? Is that a thing?
I think so.
Which is a shame because I was really happy with my paint scheme.
Yeah.
And I thought that color looked really unique.
What were you painting?
It was like a alternate Dark Angels scheme.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's that one I sent you with it was like
Oh,
a
the
metallic green.
Was that SMS paint? The metallic
Wasn't it?
green.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, okay.
So if you can find a way to incorporate them, I would.
Yep.
Because the colors are, you can't get like Citadel colors, you can get color matched on Army Painter, Vallejo,
Yep.
P3, anything.
Yep.
They've all got color matches or similar colors. These you can't, I don't think.
Interesting.
They're very unique colors. Mine was a pearl,
Yep.
so it had different contrasts in it. And yeah, they're phenomenal. They look great. Oh, my computer just went to sleep almost. But yeah, I would recommend SMS paints if you know you won't have to touch up.
Yep.
And I don't know how to get around that otherwise.
No. Okay.
Yeah,
It's a big deterrent.
it is. It really is.
Yeah.
Because I bought that, tested it, loved it, was super excited. I was thinking of all the different, they've got color shift.
Okay.
So, you know, purple that turns to orange
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, that's amazing. Could you imagine some of the stuff you could do with that? Not heaps, if you can't touch it up, you know?
Yeah. True.
So it is just a base.
Man, that's rough.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? Now I'm thinking, if it is a lacquer, if you needed to remove paint, instead of going over somewhere where, say you spill black over onto your green
Yeah.
and you want to paint that green back over the black, maybe you could instead just get a Q-tip with some methylated spirits and just wipe away that black.
Okay.
Because that won't affect the lacquer. Possibly. I've had that with lacquers before.
Okay.
So maybe that's a way of...
So once it's lacquered, you can't strip it off?
I think it would take some work.
Okay.
The weird thing is it's not like a paint and then a lacquer over the top. It's a paint
Because
lacquer.
it's built in, yeah.
So I don't
righto.
really know. I'd have to test it, but maybe you can use it like an eraser. That might. That's interesting.
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 Food for thought.
Food for thought.
Yeah, we can do some experimenting there, maybe. Suss it out. You can.
Okay,
Only own one.
I only had one too.
Oh, okay.
Foggy has a whole collection.
Foggy, you can do some
Yeah,
experimenting.
you know what, Foggy? Get back to us on that one. Yeah. Have you been? You've been twerking hard. You probably haven't been doing
Yeah.
much hobby.
I've been trying. I was painting my dreadnought the other night and I knocked my fucking paint water over. So first I spilled a whole cup of coffee on my keyboard, which I managed to fix.
I
clean
saw
out,
that.
Fix.
I remember you sent me a message. You're like, I'm going to do some hobby. And then you sent me a photo of a half pulled apart keyboard.
Yeah.
Like the keys were off it,
Oh
everything.
man! And because of my keyboard, I have to actually take like the whole like keyboard apart to get the keys off.
Yeah.
So I did that.
My
It took
goodness.
like 2 hours
Oh my goodness.
of my last day off, which was Friday. And then I think I painting like Sunday night or Monday night or something, and then I knocked my paint water over. Didn't get my keyboard, thankfully, but just the rest of my desk was just saturated.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm not hobbying tonight.
This is a write-off for me.
yeah.
That's
This
rough,
is
man.
This is a sign. So
Yeah.
I've done nothing, man. Nothing at all.
The dreadnought's looking good, by the way.
Thank you.
The
Thank
red.
you. It's
You-
getting there.
Say what you will about Shane, everyone. He can paint red. Everything else you've said is true, but he can also paint red.
I do paint red.
I do paint
A
red.
lot. No, but I'm off for like a long weekend this weekend, so I'm gonna get some hobby done.
Nice.
I want to get that dreadnought done before my girlfriend bought me Illuminor Ceres, the new Necron character,
The big boy.
big boy, and I'm like, I can't paint this until I finish my dreadnought.
Which she also bought
She
you.
also bought me my dreadnought,
Man.
and she bought me. It was like one of the Redemptor. What's it called? Redemptor dreadnoughts. One of the like, Primaris ones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the one you're painting now the Primaris one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've also got an easy to build one of those as well.
Nice.
So I'll slap those two together eventually, and
And they can be melee as well, can't they? That'll go,
yeah,
they got like
I think
fists
they
and
can.
stuff.
Yeah, one fist, and one's gonna have a big plasma gun, and the other one's gonna have a Gatling gun.
Wow. Big
Yeah.
boys. Big scary boys.
Yeah. Hobby tip: don't paint your keyboard. True that test.
It's not as easy to
that.
do as you think. Because a lot of us only have one little space
Yeah.
that our significant others allow us to.
Yes.
And usually that is the computer space,
Yes.
which over time has become our hobby space. Yeah. I mean, I try.
You took over her makeup station.
Hey, man.
What's up
it's
with
when
that?
it all costs in there. Yeah. All's fair in love and war, and I love war. Hammer.
You know what though? Like she probably looks at like what you've got. She probably like looks it up and like, Jesus, you paid this much for that. You could look at her makeup and be like, Jesus, she paid this much for
It
that.
wouldn't be close. It wouldn't even be close.
Okay.
It wouldn't be close. I'm worried. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised she hasn't imagine picking up a box and, I mean, you don't have this issue because you're girlfriend. Although, no, I'm just kidding. I'm putting you under the pump there. Yeah, I mean, she knows how much things cost because she literally buys the things for you.
She tries to hide it from me, man. Like
I bet she's terrible at it.
I'm like, you bought this is too much. She's like, no, it's not. I'm like, it was $84. And she's like, how do you know? I'm like, I know. I just know.
That's so adorable. I love that she could buy like a Stark collecting box, which we all know is $140 or $165, depending on the box.
Yeah.
And she would think that she'd be able to bring that home and you not know the price.
No,
Like,
no.
bitch, I've looked at this box 8 times this week.
It's like the Dreadnought. I'm like, this was $99. And she's like, what? And I'm like, 110 less Guff's discount. It's $99.
And I can tell by the way the fingerprints on Jim served you.
Yeah. It was Tuesday morning.
And there was only one other box in stock. This was the
Wait, last one.
This was the last one. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am terrified that my wife would, if she just scanned one of the boxes and did the maths,
Oh,
she
man.
picks up my Plague Marine, sees they were $84 and goes, I've seen a lot of these.
Yeah.
I mean, at least 20. 10 would be 804. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I bought her a puppy.
Yeah,
and that was like $2,500. So
true.
I need to
You've
buy
already
another
spent
puppy.
like 3 times that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. God, I'm gonna have to get another 6 dogs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a 6-pack of these Frankfurts.
But dude, imagine how many brushes are gonna get chewed. You get
Oh.
6 more of those dogs.
Perhaps 6 more brushes, I assume. All of them. I haven't got a big collection of brushes, and I just gave one away. So.
You gotta find him a new one.
Okay, all right, I'll buy a new one. You know what? We actually have so much to talk about, and I don't know how long we've been going for.
Like 45 minutes.
Okay, all right, let's speed some things up. So, let us play another game.
Oh, my leg's cramping.
That's the game, actually. I give you a leg massage.
Age. Oh.
It's age. It's all that AM radio, dude.
Yeah, true.
The body knows. We'll play one more game, which is for a slightly tastier. It's for a Hobby Homies gift pack. I'm not going to tell you what's in it until it shows up. Well, I'll tell you
Okay.
because I'll need you to buy it.
Okay.
And then it'll show up on your doorstep. Whoever wins this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably need some help. Actually, no, I won't. So,
You sure?
what I want everyone to do is to take a photo of something small that you have near you on your desk or. Hang on a minute. But don't take off your pants to do it. Ideally, Arkham knows. Right? Something hobby related, maybe like the last thing you painted or something you're working on. I want to see some hobby related pictures.
Mm-hmm.
While they do that, I want to talk. You guys have plenty of time to do that. Take your time.
Yeah, it's not like the first one in wins kind of thing.
No, otherwise you all are terrible at this. There's literally no one's supposed to anything. While people prepare their pictures of random assortment of goods,
Yeah.
I want to know what you thought of the Warhammer Face Off.
But I did.
Yeah, you watched it, yeah?
I watched it. Yeah,
that
yeah.
Face Off thing where they played like the Scarabs against the Bikes or whatever.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I was trying to get the concept was like out of 3 rounds, right? It was like first round it was someone had Space Marines had first initiative, second round Necrons, and then
Yep.
the third round I can't remember how they did it.
Yeah.
But no, I thought it was pretty cool. I liked that Necrons actually stood a chance against a few things.
Yeah.
Especially the Scarabs. They
Yeah.
just destroyed those fucking Outriders.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. What did you think?
I thought it was just garbage, to be
Well,
honest.
you didn't watch it.
I watched it afterwards. I went back and watched it.
You didn't like it?
Well, originally they said they were going to do it live.
Yeah.
It wasn't live.
No, it wasn't. It was like one guy talking about it. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And it wasn't like you got to watch the dice rolls or you got to
No.
watch anything happen.
Yeah.
So I think they advertised it incorrectly.
Yeah, yeah.
Not to mention, it was basically if something had initiative, it won.
Yeah.
Are you standing up?
My leg is killing me.
Oh,
dude.
okay. Shane's actually having a mini heart attack. That's fine. We'll carry on.
It's my calf. I don't know why. It just fucking hurts.
Oh, that's what happens when you bring cattle into the studio.
Oh, I need to like put my
It's my
I need to
calf.
sit my leg up on his
Okay.
here.
All right, Shane's destroying the studio, but as long as you're comfortable, man, that's all that matters.
Can I take my shoes off?
What are you asking me? I don't have any shoes.
Jesus
I
Christ.
literally never wore shoes here. Yeah, man. I mean, if you want, they look like they're an ordeal to take off.
They got zips and Velcro and
Yeah, they do. They look like a bondage
Oh.
suit.
No, not enough zips.
Okay. I mean, if you say so, dude. You're the expert. Yeah, what I disliked about it is like there was a lot of weird situations that I felt like they were just, I don't know, trying to make a unit stand a chance.
Yeah.
There was a lot of times where he said, "Oh, I failed my charge, which was only 5 inches. It's so unlucky."
Yeah.
When we're talking about comparing units, it would be nice because those statistical anomalies do
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, yeah.
They're unlikely, but they do happen. But it's not an accurate capture of what would happen in 1,000 games.
No.
You know? So I would have liked to see some more math hammer about it or just live dice. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
What's the point of a face-off if it's basically like, he could have just said, if it won initiative, it won the round.
Yeah, yeah.
That's basically for all the units.
But that's 40k in a way, you know. Like,
Absolutely.
It's like first turn. At one point, first turn almost guaranteed you the win.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I see people have collected some things. My soon-to-be painted model.
Yeah,
Well,
with
once
his
you got paintbrushes, dude. All right. So some of you have posted multiple things. Like Foggy's posted 5 guys. Oh, I thought they were just black today. I think you've done some work there today, Foggy.
Nice.
Since lunchtime. Cool. Now what I want you to do is go take a photo of that being held by a family member or significant other, or on top of one of your pets. First one to get back to me wins.
Jesus! What the hell?
Go, run! This is where we can take a break, because ideally no one's here listening to us. They're all sprinting. They're running into their wives
An
or...
excuse to get more beer.
Yeah, exactly. This is the beer run.
I could actually go with another beer.
There's only one left. I'll arm wrestle. I'll fight. I'll go grab one. Here you go, my lord. Thank you. Oh, Burnsy on the pet.
Oh man, he just got the jump on Lethal.
He did. Oh man, they're all coming through. Oh man. Oh, now I feel bad because everyone's done such a good job.
Man, you have to give prizes to everyone.
Oh, it's so expensive.
I love how they all came in at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, Tess has got his model on Shadow.
Oh.
Yoda's like, Rory's dog Yoda's like, what the fuck? I can tell he's not happy about it. And Arkham actually woke his kids up because I remember him saying, if I can get the kids to sleep, I'll be on.
Oh man, it cost him so much more than it's going to cost us. Oh, you know, guys, I love you all for doing that, but I'm going to stick to my guns. Burnsy, congratulations. Every live episode, we're going to do little prizes like this. So
Yeah, it makes it fun.
yeah, hopefully, over time.
I'll get you a... Oh, you've already got a beer?
No. This is on its
I'll
way
get
out.
you one.
I'd like to think that when Lethal brought that into a family member or significant other and was like, I need you to hold these quick. I don't know if she put up a fight or she did it willingly. And Tess put it on his rabbit. Is that a rabbit? I don't know if that rabbit's alive, dude. You might want to check on that one. Oh, you guys are awesome. Well, I feel terrible, but I yelled at come here and hold your hand down. That's awesome. Cool. All right. Burnsy, a hobby pack coming to you. I blame Speed for the loss. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even mad at myself. I'm mad at her. Yeah, Whack, when you sent the picture of the photo through, I was like, oh, he's setting himself up for failure. I hope he doesn't own a rat.
Oh, it's gold.
Cool. All right. So, took 5 minutes to upload. Dude, are you in Little River as well? You might be outside, man. You could have just come in here, dude. You're too late, Foggy. Worst dry sale. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's where people go so they don't get spied on by the government.
True.
So, I like the effort you went to, Foggy, though, because I think your wife is probably working and you don't have a pet.
He improvised.
I like that. Points for improvising,
Yeah.
but points don't win you prizes here. So, oh man, I've over prepared. I had so much I wanted to talk to you about, Shane.
Well, I mean,
but we got time.
Yeah.
we've got a bit of time.
But we got some announcements, and I want to make sure people don't have to leave before that.
True.
So, should we let people know what's going on for us?
Yeah,
for the next...
let's spill the beans.
All right, we got some beans. We got some
to spill.
beans. Some sad beans.
Yeah.
Sad
very
beans.
sad.
Sad.
Are we doing it?
Sad. Do it.
Do it.
Just hit him with it.
This is
Get it over and done
actually-
with. Get it over and done with.
This is the last episode of Hobby Homies.
Season one.
No, we have a lot of big things planned. Fuckers.
Not only are we not ending Hobby Homies, we're turning it up.
Oh, yeah. We are turning this bitch up to 11.
So, let's rattle off some of the stuff we got going on, Shane. Hit us with it.
We got a massive giveaway planned.
Huge.
Talking like ginormous.
Indomitable in size.
Okay, just give them the answer.
It's the Indomitus box.
Yeah, we're giving away the Indominus box. And we've got a massive relaunch plans with like website. We've got some heaps of new logos coming out for all our socials.
Yeah, you might have actually noticed we left an Easter egg on our Facebook page.
Yeah, true.
Our banner has a little like corner being lifted up.
Being folded up. Yep.
We did it this week. I don't know if anyone noticed, but you can actually go to hobbyhomies.com
yeah.
right now. It's under construction, but you get an idea.
Yep.
What else? I cut you off.
No, you didn't. That's everything.
Oh. Yeah, so, well.
Nah, just a big rework on everything.
Yep.
New intro track.
Yep.
New logos, new website, big giveaway. Big giveaway. 2 episodes a week.
We're doing 2 episodes a week.
That's a big one. I forgot about that one.
Why does that say Mike D on it?
Who knows, man? I just sleep once there.
Okay. Well, he is working on it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing 2 episodes a week.
Yep.
One will be our usual episode.
Yep.
Which is just whatever content. It might be around
Yeah.
Warhammer. It might be around whatever. A
Yep.
Journey Into series. All that kind of stuff. The second one will mostly focus on our local scene. It'll be like a sit and chat.
It's going to be something like this,
Very
although
similar to
it's
this.
just going to be me and you, probably on Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for like probably like half an hour, 45 minutes, talk about what we've been up to, more of a personal thing, rather than our main episode's going to be more, we're going to aim for that more wider net.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and cover a lot more things than just our like local stuff.
Yeah.
But our local stuff is going to be almost getting its own dedicated little episode every week.
Yeah.
So where we'll talk about not only what we've been doing, but like local comps and giveaways and tournaments and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. On
Yeah.
the couch with Shane and Fox. That's
Pretty
exactly
much.
right, Foggy.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and it's like you said, for the international people who might not necessarily care what we got local.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to waste their time
No, that's right.
talking about our local scene when
Yeah.
they're like, well, I'm from Belgium. I don't give a
Fine. I don't obviously cares.
Yeah. He's not even here, man.
True.
How dare he? Is Human still here? I saw him pop in.
He said something about not being able to get in, but I don't know how to help him because everybody else is in.
Oh, okay.
So that
He-
sounds like more of a problem on his end.
That's more of a you problem, Human. I saw him pop in before, so I don't really know.
He said hello in the chat.
Oh, I miss him already.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll be doing 2 episodes a week. We're
Yeah.
excited about that. It will allow us to like really get into the local scene too, and
Yeah.
like the 40K League, we could almost do an ESPN type coverage, just
Yeah.
like little things, talk about what happened through the week, the ladder standings,
Yeah, that's right.
what you and I have done through the week. We're hoping to pump out games on 9th, so it'll be like battle reports for us.
Yep.
We'll talk about how hard Whack the Ewok beats me versus how hard he beat you. So, yeah, we got... What else? Oh, yeah, we're doing 2 giveaways a week.
Yeah.
Sorry, month. A month.
Whoa, slow down.
We're going to do our normal giveaway,
Yeah.
and we're going to add one for just the patrons
Yeah.
to thank them.
Yeah.
So it'll be a slightly smaller giveaway, just a little monthly thing where we say, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
And that'll get... We don't know how we're going to... Whether it'll just be randomly drawn, or if we'll make them jump through hoops too. Probably not.
That's the most fun though.
That is. Yeah, I know. It would be... Yeah. Yeah. So... we're super excited.
We are so excited.
So the very next episode that comes out will be our first one of season 2.
Yep.
It will likely be a similar one to our first one of this season, which
Yep.
was terrible, in my opinion.
Is that White Vanished on Spotify?
Yeah. Oh, is it? Is it not on Spotify?
No, I think it is.
Yeah, me too. So we'll redo a meet your hosts kind of thing. for
Yeah,
people
we'll
that
talk
just...
about us for 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah. No.
What?
No. Oh, God. No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'll let you talk this time.
Okay, yeah, that'd be good.
So yeah, it'll be a very brief meet your hosts and what we're about. So
Yeah.
For you guys who know us quite well by this stage,
Yep.
I hope it's still interesting.
Yeah.
Do it long. Oh, it's the second time I've heard that today, Test. Oh, mate, that might have been MA 15 plus for you. Yeah. So that'll be fun. And then, oh man, 2 episodes a week is going to be dope.
I'm so dope.
We have more exciting stuff happening on the website, but again, still under construction. Right now, it's mostly just a portal. We're sick of saying, find us on this and this and this.
Yeah.
Now we can just say, go to hobbyhomies.com.
Yep.
It's got all the links there.
Yeah, we have a lot of plans for that. Ideally, it's gonna be like a landing page. What are you doing? Do
This is
it.
called the Dragon.
You couldn't do it. He's drinking 2 beers at once.
I got this one, but this one's got a lot more in it. So
Okay. He's like, what? Nice.
this one tastes better.
Yep, it's cold. Just drink that one, dude. Oh, you're wearing it now. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, our website is going to be like a landing pad. So like people that are less familiar with the podcast than you guys will go there. They'll be able to find all our content and stuff like that. And hopefully some more future things planned for that.
Yeah. Now,
Not just the landing pad.
not just the landing pad. The Indomitus box giveaway is going to be a massive one. It's for those that don't know, Don't drop it, Fox. I'll try not to, man. That's the new 40K limited edition release that's coming out to kick off the new edition.
Yeah.
It's a $310 box that has 2 armies in it, basically. So if you win it, you and your mate can split it. If you're like, even if you're like whack the Ewok and you're like, meh, I don't care for either of those.
Immediately ruled out of the giveaway.
You're not allowed in, dude. Not allowed in. You can like, we worked it out. You could split it up and sell most things in there for $40, which is, you know, way less than what you could get for them.
Yeah.
And you would make a ton.
Yeah.
You would make an absolute ton. So, yeah, I'm surprised. I think there'll be a lot of people buying it just to split it like that.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
So, but yeah, so we're giving that away. All you guys naturally automatically entered.
Yep.
This one will be a little bit different because there'll be multiple. Thanks, Rory.
Oh, damn.
Hitting us with the link. So that's everything you get in the set. It's unprecedented levels of value in that box, which is just awesome.
Not only is it all new models, it's got everything you need to start if you haven't got it already.
Yeah, it's about 750 points.
Yep.
Which is half a full size, you know, playing the 40K League army.
Yeah.
But it's also 250 more points than you need for like the small version of the game.
Yeah.
Whatever, that patrol.
You could get some serious games out of it. Like you get the rule book and then 2 factions. So even if you were to win it, split it with a mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just can't lose.
That's what we're actually getting 3 between us.
Yeah. True.
As well as the giveaway one.
So we're buying 4.
We're getting 4 in total.
Yeah.
Just because for us it's instant armies and
Yeah.
I mean, what else are we going to do with our lives but paint models?
We're on lockdown for 6 weeks, man.
Yeah,
We may as
but you
well.
are.
You wait. Just you wait.
The colour drained from your face with rage.
When I realised
You went
that
a pale, angry colour.
pretty much everyone is from Geelong.
This actually literally only affects you, Shane. We'll all still be here. Yeah, well, I mean, Test is not from Geelong.
True.
So, yeah, now you'll actually, for this competition, we'll give, you can rack up multiple entries.
Yeah.
So we would really appreciate, well, you guys might just want to do it anyways, but liking and sharing the post when we do it.
Yeah.
We'll get you another entry as well as some other stuff. For all the patrons, you have a 3rd entry, and you can really rack them up. And you guys stand a good chance because you all get one more entry than everyone else because you were here for the live episode.
True.
And that's how we do it.
So you've already got a foot in the door?
Yeah. It's going to be dope. And we won't be offended if you want to sell it because you're like not into 40K and then you use that money to buy whatever hobby you like, but it is insane.
Yeah.
No, you're a champ, Burnsy.
Yeah, all you guys a chance for listening.
Yeah. So, yeah, season 2 is dope. There's more stuff, but you'll find out in time. We'll sprinkle.
Yeah.
We'll sprinkle.
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye on the horizon.
Yeah.
Got some shit coming.
Yeah. The Riders of Rohan will be over that hill in no time to save this train wreck from imminent defeat.
We need it.
The beacons are lit. They're taking the Hobbits to Isengard.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What else have you got on that list? And you keep looking at it like you've got more to say.
So much more I wanted to talk about. Like, I was getting angry at Games Workshop's pricing again today. You know how we went through the tower models that one time?
Yeah.
And we were like, what on earth is going on here? There were some models that were more expensive in the US than they are here by a large margin.
Yeah.
And we thought, well, that's weird because you would think shipping from the UK to America versus to here wouldn't be much of a difference. You know, we both have warehouses. It's both going to be on shipping containers. They'll do it by Pelican.
Yeah.
It's fine. But yeah, some things were significantly more expensive there.
Yeah.
Some models, the price was the same. So if it was 75 AUD, it was also 75 USD.
Yeah.
And we're like, hold up. So it's cheaper here.
Yeah.
And then, oh man, it was all over the shop. So I went through. Before I get to this, Whack the Ewok just asked, have you seen the new expansion for Journeys Through Middle-earth? Balrog and Gandalf fighting off. First of all, one of the coolest things that happens in Lord of the Rings. Mm-hmm. Second of all, is Journey Through Middle-earth a board game? I'm pretty sure it is.
I do not know.
I think it is. I think it's a dope board game that people have been hyping up. Fantasy Flight board game.
Oh,
So,
interesting. That'd
same
be
as
good.
Legion. Yeah.
Yeah. Legion, X-Wing.
Yeah. Another fun thing I learned about board games is there's a brand called Come On, Simon, whatever it's called. We reviewed a game on it. We didn't know how to say it.
Yeah.
It actually stands for Cool Mini or Not. Didn't know that.
No.
I thought it was just because I go on Cool Mini or Not, the website,
Yeah.
quite frequently, regularly.
Yeah.
And I always noticed their logo was also on the CMON games.
Huh.
And I was like,
They'll do
there
it.
you go. Now I've learned they're yes. In fact, I'm pretty sure, I think it was Arkham that told me.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I remember it was Arkham that told us.
Yeah.
He said it in like the Hobby Lobby.
Thank you, Arkham. That's the information we need.
I think he said it when he first joined in the Discord.
That's why he joined.
yeah. He's like, actually, guys,
Actually.
come on, is Cool Mini or Not?
It blew my mind. It's still blowing my mind that I, for so long, didn't put two and two together. Anyways. CMON, yes. First of all, make sure you keep your bunny in the cage. That's not a
it
euphemism.
needs to be free.
Free that bunny.
My bunny like owns the whole downstairs of my house.
Yeah. He's
If
not
I
even
go
like
down
the-
there, he wants to kill me. No, he doesn't.
He's like the bunny off
Monty Python.
Holy Grail. Yeah.
The pointy teeth.
Pointy teeth. Nobody listens to all 10.
Oh man. The rabbits of Carbanog.
Okay, all right.
Charge!
Oh, I love the holy hand grenade.
Count to 3.
Not 4.
Run away!
5 is right up.
Yeah. And 2 only if it's then followed by 3.
You know what we have to do? We have to have our hobby homies screening
Yeah.
of that movie.
Such a good movie.
True.
Like I say, big plans. Big plans
Big
for
plans.
season 2. So I actually went through and collected. I wanted to compare like a few different things. It was just annoying me. I had
Okay.
to do it.
Yeah.
So I checked. Now these prices are all in Australian,
Okay.
Aussie dollar.
Yep.
The dollary doos, as we like to call them over here.
Doritos.
So when I say it cost 200 in the Australia and
Yep.
200 in America, I mean 200 Australian. In both.
Okay, in both.
I'm
yeah.
always talking.
So everything's converted
AUD.
to Australia.
I've already converted it. So Dark Imperium
Yeah.
is 220 here. Can't buy it anymore. It's discontinued. Whatever.
Yep.
It's 220. It's always been 220. It's 230 in America. More expensive by $10. A surprise,
Cop that.
but a welcome one. 170 in the UK. Expected.
Yeah.
$50 cheaper because shipping,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, it is made there.
It is made there, exactly. But I mean, like, I'm still curious how much more expensive it is to throw 1,000 of them in a shipping container.
Not $50 a box, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
It should be
hey,
minimal. Very minimal.
Start collectings, the $165 ones.
Yeah.
That is $165 here. A $136 in the US. I guess that's expected. Slightly cheaper. $108 in the UK.
Damn.
So cheap. In fact, in the UK, hobby stores still get the 20% off, so it's about $88.
Jesus. Why is someone not over there
They are.
just shipping to Australia?
Because Games Workshop has banned that.
Huh.
So
Like do it on the DL.
they do. You can go to eBay right now and pick up almost any Start Collecting for $88 plus $35 shipping, which turns out to be way cheaper than buying it here.
Yeah.
Which
But also we need to support our local game stores.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly what you said. And I don't want people to get confused. I'm neither a fanboy of GW nor a hater.
Mm-hmm.
I believe for Games Workshop, as there are for any company, there is some of the most genuine people working there that want to make the game better.
Yeah.
And their heart's in it, and they just want a good game, and they want to give great deals to people, like this Indomitus set, for example.
Yeah.
I also think there's money-hungry scumbags that...
Yeah. But they're in every company, man.
Exactly.
Like Apple, they're all the same.
Yeah, and not to mention for the models and the range to get bigger, they need to make money.
Of course. They're a business. They
They're a
have
business.
to make money. Yeah.
All I'm talking about is the discrepancy between
Yeah.
countries and trying to wrap my head around why that would
this
be.
is something that you can't understand.
It gets wild.
Yeah.
Codexes about the same. $70 here, $60 in America.
Yeah.
$10 difference. Big whoop. Maybe it is slightly more expensive to ship here.
Yeah.
We are an island. We're in the middle of nowhere.
We've also got less like there'd be less of our population consuming these products than there would be in America.
Correct.
So that you've got to like account for that too.
Totally. That's a good point that I actually didn't think of.
Yeah.
That's great. The UK, $45 for a Codex.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I started to realize when I was doing this?
Yeah.
Is that if you lived in the UK, this is actually a super reasonable hobby.
Yeah.
$170 for Dark Imperium is insane.
Yeah.
$170.
You know, one thing though you need to consider is in the UK, like, what's the remuneration like? Like, you know, for your job here, like, let's say you do
Yeah.
whatever and you get paid 50K a year.
Yeah.
Do you get paid 40 for that same job in the UK?
Yeah.
You know, that's something you got to take into consideration as well, because New Zealand's the same.
Yeah.
Everything over there is dearer.
Yeah.
Everything. But they don't, I mean, they don't quite get paid what we do.
Yeah.
But, like,
But their dollar is worth more.
yeah, the dollar's worth more. Yeah.
Well, not what, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dollar is supposed to reflect the cost of living as well.
Yeah.
The cost of living over here is insane as well.
Yeah.
So it would be weird for people to say, well, we charge you more because your cost of living is more.
Yeah.
In fact, Sydney, the cost of living in Sydney is comparable to, I wanted to say San Francisco, but I think it's New Orleans. Or
Okay.
somewhere stupid in the US.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whereas comparing it to the UK might be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think so, though. I don't know. I just thought, yeah. Anyways, the Australia tax is a thing. It's not like a law,
No.
but it applies to digital goods,
Yeah.
which is interesting. That proves that, in fact, there's in 2013, when I was researching this, there's actually they're looking into the Australia tax.
Okay.
As it pertains to things like digital goods,
Yeah.
because they're really, I think there was a $2,000 difference if you wanted to, you could actually, it was cheaper to fly over to America, buy the Adobe suite when it was
Yeah.
a standalone thing, and fly back
Wow.
than it was to buy the same digital copy here.
That's insane.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Now, Storm Surge was a good example. I went back over to the Tau page.
Yeah.
Storm Surge in Australia was $250, US $245. Great, makes
Yeah.
sense. In the UK, $180. Cool. We're seeing a trend.
Yeah.
Similar in the US, Australia, much cheaper in the UK. It's over there, makes sense. A Riptide. This is where it gets spicy. A Riptide in Australia is $90. First of all you hobby homies listening, go out and buy a Riptide.
Yeah.
It's $90 in Australia, $160 in the US.
Wow. That is insane.
It's $70 more in the place that every other price has told us is cheaper to get models to
yeah.
in the US. In the UK, have a guess at the price. 90 here, 160 in the US.
85.
What does everyone else think it is? I'm curious. I'm not going to wait.
No.
20. Yeah. Yeah, these are all great guesses. It's 118.
What? 118 Australian dollars in the UK.
Correct.
So it is cheaper here
Correct.
than any other place in the world.
Correct. Yep.
Wow.
Significantly cheaper.
Yeah. Hang on. How much was it in America?
160.
160 Australian dollars
Yes.
in America.
Yes.
90 over here.
Yeah.
So why aren't we buying Riptides and selling them to Americans?
Why aren't you buying Riptide? I have a new eBay store. Riptides are us. Crisis suits are 80 in the UK and 125 in Australia.
Yeah.
I just always thought 125 for 3 suits was really expensive.
It is.
Considering like all the new models like Primaris and stuff are full kits, brand new kits coming out, $99 or whatever, $98.
Yeah. For like 10 dudes.
I think the value on the Crisis suits is they actually cost up the drones that are in there.
Okay.
You get 2 drones per suit.
Yeah,
They sell
right.
drones
So they
for
include
2 packs,
those.
I reckon. They
Yeah,
have to. For
yeah.
125. You tell me
They can't give you anything for free, dude.
Nah. You have to, if you're going to buy Crisis suits, you have to get a Tau start collecting.
Yeah.
You have to. It comes with 3 in there. Cost, I don't know if it's 165 or if it's the cheaper ones. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. At 165, spend an extra $40.
Yeah.
Then go sell the
You can sell your breeches or your...
the breeches.
Yeah.
They're breeches. So they're $85 models.
You sell them for $60, new on sprue.
Yeah, or 50 if you just want to get them gone.
You're already making profit.
And you've got a character in there
Yeah.
on a hover drone that you can't actually get anywhere else.
Yeah.
The Ethereal on hover drone.
Yeah.
That's the only way to get it. Anyways,
Damn.
I had no point to that.
I was
At all.
wondering where you're going.
If you were waiting for me to deliver on something, I just was, I just can't get around it. So I'm hoping that maybe someone has some insight. What you said about the cost of living and for UK versus here, the Australia tax being a real thing, but then seeing similar prices for some items in America, just my mind is, it makes my stomach go. So, yeah. But I was interested to see your thoughts. In your mind, not trying to justify your own model purchasing routine,
yeah.
do you think compared to other hobbies, 40K is expensive.
Well, like all hobbies, there's a cheap and a expensive side of things. Like if you were to talk about photography, I would think 40K is cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
But if you were to talk about like knitting, I'd say this is the dearest thing in the world. But like if you like something like fishing, right? It can be seen as a hobby.
Yeah.
You can do it cheap. You can go to Kmart, spend $50, get yourself a rod, reel, tackle. The only thing you can't get is bait, right?
Yeah.
But you go to Servo, you buy bait.
Yeah.
Or you go to an outdoor sporting goods, you might spend a couple $100 on a rod,
Yeah.
another couple $100 on a reel,
Yeah.
another couple $100 on tackle. Before you know it, you spend $1,000. Or if you want to go real set, you buy a boat, you know, whatever. That's $2K minimum for a tinny, right? So like, I think that the hobby isn't like, depends how you look at it, right? In the end, you're buying plastic toy soldiers.
Yeah.
So maybe it is expensive if you look at it like that.
Mm.
But if you look at the hours you spend painting it and building it and playing games, if you find the fun in it, you're going to get countless hours of fun for your 165 for your
Yeah.
Star Collecting box, right? You might spend 20 hours painting it, and then you could spend unlimited hours playing with them
Yeah.
if you stick to that army. So you definitely get your money for value there.
Yeah.
So I see in a way like that, like sure it can break the bank if you go out and buy a 2K army, 2K point army. But if you do it slowly and you enjoy it, all the aspects of it, I think it's pretty well priced.
Yeah.
Although like some things are dearer than they should be.
Yeah.
You know, like yeah. But yeah, what do you reckon?
I flip and flop.
Yeah?
I flip and flop. Like a wet, flippy floppy fish. I'm the same. I've got those times where I'm like, you know what? If I were to split this down on a per hour basis, take into account all the build time, paint time, play time, list building, flick it through the codex, whatever. If I do it per hour, I'm like, probably stacks up pretty good. But then I go, but not for me,
Yeah.
because I barely paint, I
Yeah.
barely build.
Yeah.
I spend most of my time list building, which is free.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, maybe the illusion I have of it, the per hour cost, is just enabling my habit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop. Oh, God, no. And then I was like, well, I think at the end of the day, it can't be too expensive because none of us would
No.
do it.
No.
We wouldn't go out and buy 3 Indomitus boxes
No.
for one for a giveaway.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Is the Discord getting a revamp? Yeah, man.
The logo will.
Yeah, absolutely. It's on the cards. What's wrong with it? It's not a priority. Everything.
Wow.
I'll be honest. No. No. We'll do different things. New hosts. We're working on it. Okay. You know what? There is no season 2. You guys can get fucked. Mike D. Mike D has actually packed lunch. He's one of our patrons.
Yeah.
And he has done so much for our relaunch. So we just want to thank you. We'll take a moment to thank him.
Yeah.
Moment of silence. That's enough. There should be more Duckhead Green. We don't actually have that ability. So, yeah. Thanks, Mike D. Arkham will look into new hosts. Maybe we'll find some other podcasters from around the Geelong region can swing in here and give us a week off. But no, test. No, nothing's changing.
No.
If our channels and stuff if some get underused, we'll get rid of them.
Yeah, like the Age of Sigmar one.
I just looked at that actually.
The last post was probably me painting my Stormcast like 6 months ago.
Yeah. I'm just having a look. It's from 2020. It's not bad. Oh, I feel like I'm missing out on all the Hobby Lobby banter. Hang on, let me go back. Oh, sorry I left you guys. I'm back to see tests.
No, we'll bring things in as the demand comes. Like we just created a Blood Bowl channel because all
Yeah.
the boys are getting into Blood Bowl, which is making me want to get into Blood Bowl. Why have you got a napkin?
Paper towel
Paper towel. Interesting.
for a wet palette. For a wet palette.
True.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it funny? Like I never even batted an eyelid at Blood Bowl.
Yeah.
And then they'll make a channel. And I was like, sure.
I actually played a game of Blood Bowl once with Stewie.
Did you?
Yeah.
There you go.
It was fun.
That's cool. I probably would get around it. I mean, I love football.
Yeah, you play football.
I
Dude.
do play football.
You should know the rules.
If it's similar, yeah.
I mean, how can it not be similar?
All right. Foggy just had a great idea on a side note.
Nude calendar shoot.
Yeah.
True.
Can Churchy come?
Church can be January.
Chainsaws are allowed in the nude shoot. Is that related? ASMR episode.
Oh God.
Welcome to Hobby
No,
Homies.
stop. we don't need mouth noises, dude. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. You're making me want to quit the podcast.
Hobby Homies. I don't know if that came through.
Georgie, make sure it didn't in the recorded episode.
Yes, it did.
Stop. Enough.
To Hobby Homies. This is the first podcast, the last podcast
This is meant to be a
of season
for
1.
relaunch, dude. What are you doing?
And I just want you all to know
Now no one's gonna want to listen.
that I love you and that
I hope you
This
hit mute
microphone
on his microphone,
it's
Georgie.
delicious. There we go. That helped some people tonight. Yeah, okay. Well, when you're talking to sponsors, don't put this episode in there.
Well, now I'm not.
Well, now I am. Good. I'm glad that was as satisfying for you guys as it was for me. Anyway.
I'm the only one not satisfied right now.
I was pretty satisfied.
God
Yeah,
damn
there
it.
you go. Yeah, the other minority, Shane. But how are you guys? What's everyone else? I've got one more thing I talk about, but I want to know what everyone else is working on. Like what hobby stuff? Who's excited for 9th edition? Who's been cracking into some models recently? Who's in a hobby slump? I see Whack the Ewok says Harlequins. I guess he did the same thing as me and saw Adrian's army and was like, me must have that. Starting to build troopers. Are you starting to build Harleys? Nice. Yeah, I saw Arkham's Stormtroopers.
Yeah, he's been killing it with those.
Made me want to play Legion.
Yeah. Looks like Burnsy's hitting the hobby right now.
What are those things called? Those big chunky boys? Aggressors?
Aggressors? Yeah, aggressors.
I really like them.
Yeah.
Are there flying ones or are they different?
Nah, they're like, I think they're kind of like, I'm not going to say this, but they're kind of like Terminators. There's like big beefy boys.
Nice.
Rory's been 3D printing with his new resin printer.
Nice.
Yeah, those
Painting
look
some,
sick.
yeah, he's been printing some sick models.
Yo, feel free to throw those in the hobby corner.
Yeah.
Rory, when you print out some stuff, take some photos.
Hells
That'd be
yeah,
dope.
dude.
Building a Malifaux model as well. Need to get back to my Underworlds. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Baby Centurions. They are Inceptors, I think, are the ones I was thinking of. Are they the
Oh,
flyer
yeah.
dudes?
Maybe.
With little
Yep.
pow pows?
Mhm.
That's cool. It's cool that we've got such a diverse group of hobbyists.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Like, it's not just one game system. Everyone, like, someone does a bit of everything.
Yeah. Like Rory does 3D printing.
Yeah.
Resin.
Resin. Yeah.
I'm jealous. What people's main drawback to resin printing, Rory, is the cleanup and the smell. How do you feel about those things? Are they actually an issue, or is that just like so minute with the current line of printers that it doesn't even? What is the word? The smell is actually not bad at all. Yeah.
Okay.
I also heard that as well. A lot of people are like, I don't know what everyone's talking about. It smells
Yeah.
fine. Cleanup, yeah.
It's probably those people that be like, you should wear gloves, a face mask, and a hazmat suit when you use an airbrush. You know, there's those people.
Yeah, you know what? They might have a point. I was spraying just last night. Remember how I sent you a photo at 1 a.m. and I was like, why am I upturning on my airbrush?
I was asleep. I saw it at like 6 when I got up this
Yeah.
morning. Yeah.
I was spraying some enamel paints and I didn't realize, like I'd been spraying for half an hour and forgot to open the door. I've got a pretty well ventilated shed. I just slide up the sliding door and open the other door.
Oh,
Makes a
yeah.
little wind tunnel. It's
Yep.
great, but at 1 a.m. can't really do that.
No.
Looks weird.
Yeah.
And I forgot. And about half an hour later, I had a killer headache and I was super dizzy and I felt very sick. Don't know if that's related or if it was just like I'm super tired, but
I think it's very related.
maybe I was huffing the paint.
Yeah.
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 And it was enamel, so I don't know if that's like worse for you. Or
Yeah, it is, I think.
Oh.
Because it's like an oil base or something.
I felt it.
Yeah.
I think I had more oil in me than your car did.
Yes. Close.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Well, look, we've been talking for an hour and a half.
Oh,
Probably
Jesus.
should wrap this bitch up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I have so much more to... Nah.
Did you though? You probably do. You got like 6 pages there.
Oh, I've got a quiz.
Oh, what? Another one?
Yeah, but it's like a 4-question quiz.
Jesus
Do we have
Christ.
time for a 4-question quiz? It's no prize,
don't-
but
I don't think so, dude.
wait.
No, I don't think
Okay,
so.
I'll do it for the next one. I'll do it for the next one. There's some good questions on here.
Oh, come on, just do it.
All right. No, I can't. It's interactive. There's pictures and whatnot.
Yeah, no.
All right, I'll ask one of the questions
Yep.
and see if anyone knows, just for fun.
Okay.
You've written like a novel, man.
I have actually. Today was Wednesday, the last day of winter. Fog hit the highway. Anyways,
What?
that's the start of my novel.
Okay.
It was the last episode of season 1. And boy, was it a doozy. So-
One way to put it.
In terms of points, what's Shane's biggest army? You can't answer this, Shane.
But I know the answer.
Or you can't answer this either, Churchy. What does he have? Well,
Come on, Tess, you know.
Necrons for one. I don't actually. Is it Necrons?
You know, you got the question there, dude. You got the answer in front of you.
I don't think I'd need it on account of it being related to you. I don't even have an answer written next to it. I mean, I assumed it was Necrons, but I thought it might have been one of those things where, like, technically you've got unbuilt Blood Angels and they are more expensive per model, and you've got a tank or two, but then you got Ghost Arcs and
You know what?
characters.
If I had to add it up, it would be very close between Necrons and Blood Angels, because I think Necrons would take the lead.
So we don't actually know 100%.
No.
Couldn't put a prize on
Am I
it.
going home to count now?
Yeah. Are you asking
And
me?
then come back.
Oh, wait, let's
Yeah, I'll be
And he
here.
will have finished all the other stuff he's done.
Yeah. All right. Well,
by the time I go home, count and come back, it's going to be after 11:59. That means the border's closed.
one-way street. What happens if you're on this side of the border when it closes?
I think I'm stuck here.
All right then. Churchy, bring out the chain.
All right.
It's like we discussed.
Guess you're living here now.
Yeah, you're a chained up podcast host. May I eat after the episode?
But it's been a whole week.
I don't give a. There's beer. There's empty beer bottles.
Oh, true. I'll take
got
empty.
beer, no
No, full beers, and I'll.
Good one, Arkham. I'm uncomfortable looking at that, but all right. I hope you guys have
Anyways.
enjoyed this slightly more laid back and unfiltered, unplanned.
This is like, you know, when you get home from work and like you
You're-
put on your trackies.
You're in your work clothes.
I'm still in work. I haven't been home.
Yeah.
Haven't been home since 6 days this morning. You get home from work, you put on your trackies, and you sit back on the couch.
Yep.
This is one of those kind of episodes.
That's this.
It's like a relaxed, fit episode.
Yeah, it's actually what I like most about these episodes is that we actually get to like talk to these guys,
Yeah.
talk to you guys, our hobby homies.
We didn't talk about the black market of bunnies. That is a good point. Currently, there's been no update.
Yeah, it's all quiet on the front.
Yeah.
Actually, been zero sales. It's quite, it's the economy.
Yeah.
you can't cross the border.
We're in
Yeah.
depression, dude.
No
Yeah.
fuzzy wuzzies.
No
No fuzzy wuzzies. No. Although, no. What have they been? Shh, test.
Stop it, dude.
them.
You gotta stop doing that.
Now that I've discovered that's a thing, I'm not even gonna apologize. There's gonna be a lot of it. You know what? An ASMR outro.
No.
Rory.
God damn it,
what a
Rory.
great idea.
No. Mute him. Quick.
This is Hubby Homies. I've been Fox. And Shane's shaking his head. So I guess that means he's been Shane.
Why are you doing this?
Why did you add in the
Peace.
gross mouth noise?
Why?
I actually was just building up saliva with excitement.
Oh.
I was salivating like a pooch. The fans want it, Shane. He's right. Yes, we can hear everything. It'd be funny if they're like, Fox, I think you might have a heart murmur. Well, all right then. Yeah. Lead us out, Shane. Let's get out of here.
No, you've already ruined it. I'm calling it. Fuck this.
Oh, man.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Instead of going through all the plugs at the end, hobbyhomies.com.
Totally.
Just hit it.
Hit it.
Everything's on there. YouTube, Facebook, Patreon, and Buzzsprout, I think.
Yeah.
And a massive thanks to our patrons. So I'll give a quick shout out to all those guys now. So we've got Fire and Dinosaur, the OG from Belgium. Foggy Highway, our wise old wargamer. The Man, Churchy, Behind the Magic, tournament organizer Dave, who has done all the organising of tournaments for now for a little while.
Yeah.
Wet pallet enthusiast Rory.
I like these nicknames you've given them all.
Oh, I'm getting there.
Yeah,
Getting there. New hobbyist Caitlin.
Yep.
Still new. Still working
very
on her little thing. and Thoughtless Casual Gaming, Brett.
Arkham.
So check it out. Those guys,
The purr.
they've got a podcast. They released their 3rd episode just recently.
Oh, I missed that.
I've been trying to listen to it, but work has been so fucking busy. I have not even had a chance.
You haven't even had time
But I
to
got
listen
4
to my
days
voice.
off.
Now?
Yeah.
Bruh,
So I'll be hitting it.
I'm sick tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's hang out. Oh, wait, we can't.
Yeah. We
Rough.
can't, I can't leave.
Rough.
Yeah. So again, thanks guys for tuning in, especially those listening live.
Yeah.
And we'll be hitting it next week on Discord, unfortunately, but we're going to have a massive kickoff with season 2 or 2nd edition of Hobby Homies.
Yeah.
So
yes.
we've tweaked some rules, we've nerfed and buffed different things.
Yep.
We're definitely nerfing the ASMR.
I knew you were going to
That's
say
actually going to be retconned. So
It's actually removed from the rulebook
Yeah.
altogether.
Yeah.
We're nerfing Fox's microphone time in general.
Yeah.
Just for a while. It's been too OP.
we're going to crank that down at least 10%. Good show, guys. Shame it was the last for this week.
Yeah.
Next week we'll have 2 episodes.
Yeah.
We'll kick it off.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Kick it
2 episodes. Whew.
Yeah.
What a start.
You'll miss season 1 for this first week test, and then as soon as season 2 hits, you'll be happy that season 1 is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm going to miss you guys. Yeah. I feel like we weren't clear enough.
We are coming back.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one.
Thanks for listening, guys.
You have been the one for me.
Let's pull this pin.
When I saw your face in a crowded place, I don't know what to do.
God damn it. All right, peace out.
Never be with you.
Peace.
Oi.